Let me make sure.
guys.
Let me make sure it's good.
How you doing? This is our webisode number 2, second edition actually, because we can't seem to make a good webisode on the first try.
Yeah, this is our second time doing this webisode number 2, and we were outside in our last attempt to make this.
You couldn't really see anything. It was actually really funny, but it was 8 minutes long, and nobody's gonna want to watch something 8 minutes long. So we were like, hey, let's make a new one. So we went outside, and it's like 55 degrees out, and it feels so good. So we're like, it's cold outside, so we gotta go outside and sit like in the driveway with a blanket and everything. And so we had to make hot chocolate, because in the cold weather, that's just what you just drink when you drink hot chocolate. That's what you do. So we're making hot chocolate in the kitchen, we're stirring it up and everything, and I almost burned my hand. And then we both realized that neither one of us actually like hot chocolate. So we kind of just made it for no reason.
We made it to set the mood. That's what we did.
Oh, we set the mood, and I mean, after we both burned our tongues, we definitely set the mood.
So we were like sitting on a blanket outside. That was pretty cool. So tomorrow we're going to the May Day Parade concert
With We the Kings.
and this will be the third time we've seen We the Kings in concert.
So exciting.
And May Day Parade's going to be really good, and they're playing with Medina Lake, and they're going to be really good, and they're playing with Power Space, and they're
We
pretty
don't
good.
even know who they are.
They're good, I heard them.
Oh.
And if you're not going, then
You suck.
You should kill yourself, because you're missing out on your life, because they're so good. And
We're going to see Red Jumpsuit in a week and a half.
yeah, we don't really want to see them.
We really don't want to go, but we already
Well,
have
I mean, like,
tickets.
if we're go, we'll go. Like,
We're not disappointed.
but this is something we're like, oh my god, we have to go to this concert. You know what I mean?
So I'm getting really nervous about the mosh pits. Because I have a feeling I want to be, like, slaughtered.
Slaughtered.
Yes, slaughtered with hostility.
Sweaty men.
Yes, hot, sweaty men landing on my face. Cannot wait. So
I sprained my ankle. And it sucks. Booty hole.
we went to J-Mart today. It's quite an experience. I don't know if you've ever been to J-Mart, but they have this sign on the door outside before you walk in that says that you have to, like, remove your hood before you go. So you can't walk in, like, chilling like this. You gotta remove your hood. So none of us have hoods on, so we're all, like, following the rules. So we walked in, and there's this big law enforcement officer, and he's like, hey ladies, how you
The
doing?
big chocolate man.
Like, hey ladies, how you doing? We're like, oh, we're good, thanks, how are you? And so right after this ghetto kid walks in. I mean, he was like, I was like,
It was
whoa.
like straight up ghetto.
Straight up ghetto. And so the law enforcement officer goes, brother, you're going to have to remove that hood. Because when you are in J-Mart, you have to follow the rules or you cannot stay. And it was really funny. But anyways.
Okay, so, it's November 3rd.
Almost the 4th. Kind of the 4th.
And I'm reading that actually off of my spam calendar. And I really do have a spam calendar.
eggs.
And I have a spam collection too, actually.
Maybe
Right up there.
maybe the next one will actually, like, give you a tour. of
I'll
the
give you a sneak peek of my
Maybe
spam.
we should do
I'll
a
give you
webisode-
a sneak peek.
Maybe we should do a website at my house next time.
Maybe.
Maybe. You guys can experience a new surrounding.
New setting, new scenery.
Yeah.
So
This is our candy from Halloween.
You can't see it.
And so guess what we were for Halloween? Just take a wild guess. Okay, I'm going to tell you anyway. We were obese grandma tourists. Like, we looked like we weighed 300 pounds. We were so hot.
No, we did weigh 300 pounds. Like, we were at Walmart, and we were like kind of in a rush because I had to go to soccer practice. We were like running, and we were in like the women's clearance aisle, and there was this rack, and there were these like white
5X. This, like,
there
you
were
couldn't
white
fit,
polo
like,
shirts, and the polo like part was like black, and there were cutoffs. Like, just what 5X women need is a cutoff shirt to have their fat hanging out, right?
You could, like, fit, like, 5 Samanthas and 5 me's in one shirt. Like, it was, like, this big. It was huge. And so, we thought they were $5, but they weren't, because when we rang them up, they were $2.50. So we snagged a deal on that.
We got a deal.
And then, I don't know if you can see that hat back there. That was part of our costume, too. We had little buns. So, we were tourists, and it was pretty cool.
We got a lot of candy.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool. And, what else is going on lately? Actually, nothing really. Like, life is pretty boring. Tonight, we're gonna do something really exciting. Like, we're gonna go find a party or go do something exciting. And of course, because me and Rachel have no friends, we wind up at Uptown Altamont, walking around Cranes Roost once. Not even. We completed about 40 feet, 40 yards.
We went from, like, the bathrooms to, like, the little stage.
And then we just turned around and got in the car. And then I pulled over in a parking lot because she wouldn't tell me where we were going. So we sat there for another 20 minutes. And then I decided
we were going to go to my house.
It was time to go to Rachel's house because she can't give me directions anywhere else because we had nowhere to go. So we go to Rachel's house. It's on my phone.
Yeah.
And then we
sat in the driveway for 10 more minutes.
Yeah, and then my mom was like, you need to make a decision where you're going to go. And so we just decided, fuck it, we're going to my house. So fuck it, we're here. And
so
that's what's up.
We lead some pretty boring lives. If you ever got something for us to do on Saturday night, holla at us because we're totally up for it. I mean, talking about anything, like even about like baking cookies.
Baking?
Oh, no. Brownies. I like brownies are better than cookies.
So my hands are purple.
My hands are white. Albino, in fact.
So I don't know if you can see, but my room's a mess. So I'm sorry that you have to witness that in this video. And this video is getting a little lame, so I'm thinking we're going to need to cut it off right about now.
Alright, so this is it for webisode number 2. Samantha and Rachel, we love you guys. We'll holla back. Peace out, motherfuckers.
Fuck you. Ow, my ankle.